starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB and his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Stafford. Able to haul it in is Kittle.
Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
To throw is Stafford. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger offense makes its way out for the first time in this ball game, and leading the way, already a star in just his 3rd season, it's Justin Herbert. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 16. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Herbert on 1st down now.
Going right back to Dotson.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Holding offense.
Rashawn Slater, 1st-round pick in 2021, guilty there.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone, a pick 6. They score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Second and 2.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw again on second down.
Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Troy Hill picks it.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Stafford now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Herbert back to the air. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Quick slant, Dotson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make our score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Mitchell.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Stafford. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Mitchell sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Herbert off of play action. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Play action. It's Herbert. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Chargers at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. To the air again, Herbert. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the 50, here's Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st down at Stafford. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing
third down. Stafford completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
On the move past the 40.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Stafford.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
Oh, what a move.
103 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd and goal, Stafford, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Gold with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown, fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Quick strike to Eckler.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Herbert on 1st down now.
Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, Herbert. Williams brings it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out pit.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett. As time expires in the first half.
And the Chargers get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So we reach
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over once more.
And, Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of him, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make, and that way he try and get his confidence back up.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Got him made. It's complete. It's Palmer.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. Herbert back to the air. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To try again after the sack. Herbert.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. Touchdown, Chargers.
Josh Palmer.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Fielded at the 33. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
He's knocking on that door for a 100-yard gain.
And what receiver doesn't want to be part of this entry club? Every receiver, when the game starts, wants to have 100 or more yards next to his name. It's a badge of honor, but it also shows that you're helping out your team.
And he has certainly been helping out his team so far.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Complete. It's Dotson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got Austin Eckler on the slant.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Herbert on third down now. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he's able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd and 3. Play action. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. David Ojabo running in to take him down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Odafe Owe providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, it's Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The Charger drive about to get going. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. They'll find Everett there, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick strike to Eckler. And they'll get this down to the 10. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Touchdown! Josh Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Stafford sliding out of the pocket, and he finds Tyler Kroft. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing is Stafford. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, Mike Williams and his Charger offense getting set for the next series. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right. Agreed. 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call. And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Herbert. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert to throw. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams from 13 yards out. And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Matthew Stafford in the offense, down by 7, a minute 50 to play. And no other way to say it, they have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late. Now Stafford. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw caught by Gray. Touchdown, 49ers! Danny Gray, 70 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end. Now a hit and a loose football. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Mitchell to the 27-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Gould is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes will continue to pile up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert going to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Throwing, Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for San Francisco, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.